Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Woo! My name is Diana Sugar, as you all know, and this is my channel. And like the topic says, I'll be talking about some traditional jargons going on in Nigeria. Yes, but before I go into the video, for those of you that are not subscribed, what are you guys waiting for? Come on, subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notification, like my video, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to leave your comment in the comment section below. This video needs a lot of comments. I tell you guys, this video needs a lot of comments, so please leave your comment in the comment section below and share. Yes, share this video. Okay, all right, so I said I'm talking about traditional jargons. There's a lot of traditional jargons going on in Nigeria. I bet you I've heard of so many. I call it jargons because I'm not really in support of all of that, but I'll be talking about them today. And I won't be talking about other places. I'll be talking about my side because that is where I know very well. So I'll be telling you about traditional jargon going on in my side where I come from. Okay, but trust me, I've heard of so many other traditional jargons in so many other areas, in Enugu, in Nigeria, even in the west. I've heard of so many. In the north, the same thing. But where I come from Imo State, and Ijaba to be precise. So we have some traditional jargons, and I'll be talking about them today. Now, okay, as a lady coming to marry a man in my side, coming to marry a man from my side, number one, you have to know that you can't sleep out. For no reason should you get married to that man and start having other affairs sexually outside your marriage. It can't happen. Now, the lady is always aware of that. They always tell you on time, but what leads to it is what I don't think most ladies know. But I got to understand some years back that what they do is they prepare something like a leaf and put it in the meal of this couple. The both of them eat it together, and that is it. When they do that, bam, it starts happening. So if you sleep out, the consequence is this: if that lady sleep out, the lady will start falling sick for a long time, and if she doesn't say anything about it, then she dies afterwards. Yes, she dies afterwards. Now, if the man in any way finds out that this lady is sleeping out, maybe rumors or stuff like that, and decides to hide it, if he decides to hide it and he eats her food, any food she prepares, he eats from it, he's also going to start falling sick and die afterwards. Yes, so that is what happens. So most times, men in my side, men that are from my side, when they just, even if it's lies or truth or whatever, immediately they hear that maybe their wives are sleeping out or something, they rush to the village immediately for cleansing. They tell the traditional head summons the woman over, and if the woman decides to refuse the allegation, then she would have to be put to a test where she would have to walk naked around the village, and then her hands would be tied behind her back, and she would have to use her tongue to pick up some stones from the floor. And if she picks up some stones from the floor, it only means that yes, she did it, and if she doesn't, then she didn't do it. You understand? All of that is a lot. Now, my problem with this tradition is this: the point that it is not connected to these two people is the annoying part of it. It's just against the lady alone. Now, the man can do whatever he want to do, can have the amount of affairs he want to have, and nothing is wrong, nothing happens, he's fine. And then the woman does it and there's a problem. That is my problem. Believe you me, I'm one person who really fights against this sex outside your marital home or sleeping around and all of that. But let it be on both ends. For crying out loud, it shouldn't be the obligation of the woman alone. So this tradition needs to be modified, to be honest with you. If you ask me, I would say, I'm not saying that the tradition should be cancelled totally, but they should make it on both ends. To be honest with you, that is one traditional jargon I don't really like, because most of their men really do a lot, and they are very expectant of their women to be all faithful and all of that, and it's not nice. It's not nice. So that is one thing I don't like about that tradition. Why I'm saying this is, recently, right now, as I'm talking to you right now, there's a case on a man who married a lady, a man from my side who married a lady, stayed with her for 3 months, got this lady pregnant, and traveled abroad. And this is 7 years. Like, as I'm talking to you guys now, this is 7 years. 7 years of him not being back. This lady is taking care of this child on her own. Yes, the guy talks to her on phone, promise her he's coming back, promise her her coming to join him over there, promising her a lot of things. But this is 7 years, for crying out loud, and this lady is not allowed to do anything. She cannot for any reason have any form of sexual intercourse outside her marital home. Is sexually, someone that is sexually active? Is it possible? For 7 years this lady has been like that. And bet me, it's not the same for the guy. Because for the guy is really doing a lot of things where he is. You can't tell me that that guy has actually stayed for 7 years without having anything. Come on, it's not possible. For me personally, I don't believe that. So definitely the guy is doing whatever he's doing out there, and he might even be married. He might even be married, honestly. So you can imagine that kind of thing. Now he's not even, no matter what, he's not even thinking about that lady. If you like, tell me that he's talking to the lady every day, tell me that he's calling the lady on phone, tell me that he's doing this and that. Man, I don't buy that, because the honest truth is, if he really loves that lady, he won't leave the lady for 7 years just like that without anything. The guy is really having it. He doesn't even care, because there's nothing binding him to any law whatsoever, and this girl is the only person binded by that law. And I feel for her sometimes. I feel for the child. One child for 7 years now, because her husband has not showed face or anything. It's really not. So that is the problem with me. That is the problem I have with that law, that tradition. Honestly, you want to make a law like that, it should be a two-way something. It should not just be one way. Okay, and there are so many others. Honestly, I've heard of so many other traditional jargons. I've heard of so many. So for you guys, if you know of any interesting traditional belief, jargon, law, or whatever you call it, and you want to share, please share. Leave your comments in the comment section below. I really want to hear of more. I've heard of some, but I want to hear of more. So this is what's happening in my place right now concerning married, concerning couples, getting married in my side. This is it. You get married to someone from my side, and man, you're hooked as a lady. And then the guy, except he is as God-fearing as ever. That is why you can actually, my two sisters got married from my place, and I can tell you they're okay. So getting married to a godly, God-fearing gentleman is one thing that I can't trade for anything. It's not about where you come from or anywhere. So fine, that law stands, but get married to someone who understands God, who understands you, and who fears God. To be honest with you, there are even people that have worse tradition. And when I mean worse, I mean worse. They have worse traditions. And if you're looking at all of those traditions to get married, then sometimes you just go and become a reverend sister. Just go and become a reverend sister, because people have their traditions. Oh man, tradition full. Oh, plenty for Nigeria. So if you know of anyone, leave the comments below. And like I said, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. For those that have subscribed, thank you. I love you guys. Please, this video needs your like. Come on, you like this discussion now, so like this video, and don't ever forget that I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and peace.